What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Levante career mode. We have our first game and episode right here with the simulation against Villarreal claiming the 1-0 win with a 5 minutes to go Anthony Martial winner. A real good decent game from us, and obviously not too much happened, but we seem to get a late winner with Anthony Martial, and that seals the 3 points. Going into the next game of the career mode, we have a huge one against Man City. Obviously from the last episode we do know now that we are qualified, but it is now the case of trying to claim the top spot. A lot of players are going to be wanting to play, and one of them is Aaron. I'm not going to be playing this instance. I feel like Sergio Gomez will be best fit for the role against his old side. This is a huge game though, and it was an action-packed one in the last game when we played them at the Etihad. We know what to expect. We know the depth of field they've got. It's just bringing the kind of players to the table and hoping we are able to get a result. Feel very confident because we have had some real good results recently, and I feel we can bring a lot to the table. So going for the lineup, we have Kevin Trapp in goal. We have our back four of, as we wait now, Sergio Gomez in as left back, Conti, Diallo and Williams making up the back four with Koke and Papeu in midfield with Scott in front. Pepe, Colomani and Nusa make the front three. Very similar team to what I played against them in the first fixture where we opened up at match day 1. As I said, I knew this was going to be a strong one, but I do feel like I started the game much better here. Papeu getting in on goal, and was unfortunate for me, but Ederson was able to pull out a real good save there and keep them in the game. 15 minutes later there, Neco Williams is making a great challenge on Phil Foden, running with the ball, making sure it doesn't put off the touchline here, making a nice pass to Nusa and having Colomani one-on-one with a keeper. All he's got to do is score, and he hits it straight at him. A real lacklustre shot from Colomani, and unfortunately that wasn't to be. Real poor kind of shot, and it's just, yeah, we didn't take our chances whatsoever. With that being said, Man City are able to gain the ball now straight after our mislap of the shot, and Kevin Trapp pulls out all the stops there, makes himself look really big in that shot, and he is able to make the save against Erling Haaland. A lot of pressure came from Man City there after that. A bit of defending needed here as we do a nice bit of intercepting, not being able to get too far as we're not able to get out of our own half before they intercept the ball once again. Bernardo Silva, and unfortunately for us that means we are 1-0 down in the 37th minute. Really good goal, really well worked, and it was really quick from them also. There was such quick moments from where they was literally had the ball at one point and it was in the back of the net the next. We started the kickoff very quickly here. A nice bit of switch to play here, and we do find Nusa on the wing. No one there to help him whatsoever, but he takes his time, and lucky for him, the ball ricochets off the edge of the post, finding the back of the net, being the 1-1 in the 40th minute, literally 2 or so minutes after their first goal. Very, very good comeback, and a very quick one at that. Lucky for the goal to hit the post and go into the back of the net the way it did, but we will take it, and that means before the second half we are back in this game. Tried to make a cross in there just before the first half ends, but the ball falls out to us. Scott and Pepe having some nice bit of passes here. Pepe trying to show a little bit of trickery. He finds Scott, and Scott finds the back of the net, and we are now 2-1 up before half time. I was very much happy coming in at 1-1, but 2-1, you can see Scott's abnormal celebration there, but we'll take it as we are 2-1 up just before the half-time whistle was blown. Really good goal, the way he turns his body, has a little bit of space, and he finds it in the back of the net. 64th minute now here, and Gomez is trying to intercept a ball from Grealish, but it wasn't to be. Trapped being another decent save from a Haaland shot. As we get the ball out, we are able to go on the attack here with finding Nusa, and he uses his pace so well. The Norwegian is so fast on them wing. Nice bit of skill past Diaz, and he finds Scott here. Scott finds Colomani, and it is in tap-in into the goal, and that is 3-1 in the 67th minute. Pretty much sealing things up for us and getting the game done nice and early in the second half. Really good bit of play here. Noosa allowing Scott to have a little bit of space, finding Kolo Muani, and a simple tap in finds the back of the net to make us 2 goals up in this tie. A very important goal and a very well worked one at the same time. With that being said, we now make some substitutions. Isuaku on, Muriel on, Ryan Cherky on, and Romeo Lavia on. 20 minutes to go in this tie against Manchester City as we head into the 75th minute here. Pepe picking up a loose ball from a Man City cross that does not go anywhere. Muriel on the ball now. He has his pace. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He shimmies to his right and he finds Cherky, and Cherky finds the back of the net. Muriel sharing his class, still in the side against the highest of opponents, passing it over to Cherky, and you know he is going to find the back of the net, and he has done that for us so much this season. He is becoming such an elite player for this squad, and that is exactly why we purchased him a couple seasons ago. One-on-one with the keeper with that sort of finesse, Edison had no chance whether he is a good keeper or not. We saw the game out late into the dying seconds where they were trying to make some sort of opportunity. Even if they were to score from this point onwards, it would only be a consolation goal. So there we have it then, Levante fans celebrating, and that pretty much secures top spot. A brilliant game from us, and yeah, just unbelievable performance. Much more comfortable compared to the first tie that we played in the Etihad. But yeah, much better, and we really did such a good job of it. Be able to cruise over the line with a 4-1 win. We couldn't settle down though from this point onwards, because our next game was against Real Madrid in La Liga, another giant opponent, an opponent we know what to expect from playing them in previous fixtures. This is a team that has got bounds of quality. We know that we can expect anything from them, and they're very unpredictable when it comes to what they're going to do on the day. They're a giant, so that means we need a giant lineup. So in goal, we have Kevin Trapp as our back four of Gallardo, Al Yamik coming in, Conti and Williams. Our midfield three of Koke, Cherky and Vargas. And then we have the front three of Pepe, Kolo Muani and Zeballos. Going into this game, I was very confident after that win against Manchester City, and that showed this in the 5th minute. Kolo Muani finding a lovely bit of space with a through ball here, one-on-one with Courtois, and he does find the back of the net to make it 1-0, and long may this continue, because this is phenomenal. Great performances from the team, and Kolo Muani has been performing brilliantly recently. He is definitely showing the worth of his price tag as he finds the back of the net early on in this game, making it 1-0. Definitely a cool and calm collected finish from Muani, holding his cool and finding the back of the net. In the 10th minute here, Real Madrid gets a corner that we're able to hit it out to Cherky. Cherky is making a massive counter-attack now with two driving forward, Gallardo and Kolo Muani being the supporting players. He chooses Gallardo to pass to, and Gallardo chooses the shot on goal, which finds the back of the net, walloping it into the goal after he scored to celebrate and have a knee slide in front of the Levante fans. A brilliant start with 2 goals in 12 minutes now. A brilliant counter-attack from a corner that they misplaced. Nothing was found apart from the Levante head that was headed it out to Cherky, and Cherky went right on the counter-attack, having 2 options, and one of them being Jesus Gallardo. Really good finish from the left back, hitting it on his left foot, with Courtois looking back in disbelief, thinking what is going on. In the 25th minute here, we struggled to clear our lines, not able to do so with the ball being in the air, trying to get it onto the floor. Unfortunately, Benzema is able to intercept, and they counteract on this, and Valverde makes 1 goal back in the 26th minute, letting us know that this game is far from over, and even with the 2 goals in quick succession, they're definitely here to create a game. Late into the second half now, the 63rd minute, Kolo Muani makes a great interception from a loose ball from a defender, not being able to make any sort of control with it whatsoever, and Ryan Cherky smashes the back of the net. And he's just unbelievable for us. He is turning into be such a brilliant midfielder. If you think from when we first had him, he wasn't all that. But he is coming to his own, scoring another goal in this tie, making it 3-1 in the 60th minute. We was quite comfortable at this point onwards, but Al Yamik was doing a little bit of showboating, and it doesn't go our way whatsoever. Kevin Trapp is literally chipped, and unfortunately Koke isn't able to get back whatsoever. And Oshiman, the substitute, gets on the score sheet. things go from bad to worse, and it was going absolutely terrible from this goal onwards. Nice bit of play from Real Madrid, just passing it upon themselves, looking like the side that's actually winning. Not much we can really do, and Vinicius Jr. makes a absolute belter into the back of the net. Hammers it into the top corner with Kevin Trapp wondering that was we winning this game a second ago, because now it's 3-3. 86 minutes now here, and Real Madrid are on the attack again. This is unbelievable scenes from them. If only they could just find the back of the net to make it, well, make it 4-3, as I was about to say. Gravenbach runs off, and the Levante fans are left with their head in their hand. The players in absolute shame of how they have thrown away this fixture, from being 2-0 up in 12 minutes to even being 3-1 up in the 60th minute, to then go and lose. A real disappointment, and we can only look to the simulation against Atletico Bilbao, but where we win 3-1. As I say though, a real disappointment, and something that really hit hard with how we performed in that game. Was unacceptable what we did, and unfortunately we wasn't able to get anything out of that game. As you can see here on your screen, we are back in the Champions League for the last group stage game. With being already qualified and top spot, Samir Handanovic gets a start. I have to make him start. Why not? He is a veteran to say the least, and he'll be used to these nights. Aaron, Kolasinac, Aljamaik and Sriracha, your back four with Vargas, Ryberger and Montiel being the midfield. We then have up top, we have Ceballos, Muriel and Nusa. A real change to the side, but it was nice to be able to do so with not much to play for apart from our pride. That being said though, in the 16th minute, Ceballos makes a lovely bit of play, and as you can see, Montiel is wheeling away in celebration from a lovely, well-worked goal. Montiel has definitely been stepping up to the plate every time we've chosen this season, and he's definitely making a decent backup for us. In the 25th minute, Handanovic was brought into action here. A ping-pong array of kind of balls that was bouncing off our defenders and attackers, but Handanovic is the one to collect the ball and throw it out to move play on. In the 34th minute here, Fiorentina get another chance. Jovic trying to try his luck from long range, but Handanovic is able to palm it out for a corner, making his clean sheet last for a little bit longer. In the 39th minute here, not much happening, but Muriel picks the ball up, takes his time as he goes a little bit back, with the Fiorentina defence gaining a bit of momentum, but unfortunately for them, Ceballos finds all his acrobatics once again and volleys it into the back of the net. Really good goal, and it was nice from Muriel to take his time finding his man, and Ceballos being really open with a decent cross, enough power and precision to be able to find Ceballos, and Ceballos finds the back of the net. Super goal from us, and really well controlled. The way he lifts his foot up, jumps in mid-air, but still has enough power and precision to be able to score. Handanovic being brought into action from another Jovic long-range shot. He is having none of it and is having a great game, may I say. He has been not played for absolute months, being a free agent on this game, and then obviously being on the bench for a number of time. Nice to see him in the Levante shirt, and I'm so happy he is performing. Early into the second half, the 50th minute now, and Muriel can't get any more cheeky than that as he lofts the keeper and he makes it 3-0 in the 51st minute. Unbelievable stuff from Muriel, the way he takes the ball further away from the keeper, but he lines the shot up, just dinking it over the top and having the utmost precision, with the ball only bouncing when it finds the back of the net. Unbelievable, and he times it so well. You don't get that right all the time, and something like that is definitely well trained, and yeah, just an unbelievable finish. 53rd minute here now, and Gonzalez on the wing trying to beat Aaron. He passes it out to 1-2. Gonzalez not sure what to do, and he does get absolutely walloped. What a kind of Sunday League challenge this is from Aaron. Obviously he's not been playing much, and that might have shown in his play, because he definitely seemed angry in the challenge. With that being said, we tried to pass the ball a bit more after this collision, but unfortunately for Gonzalez and Fiorentina, they do have a man out. You'll see the replay in a second, and yeah, he absolutely clatters him. This is probably a red card kind of challenge, in all honesty. There is no way he gets the ball whatsoever. As he comes in on here, he just wipes him out. Absolutely wipes him out. total wipeout for Gonzalez, and unfortunately they are a man down and they will have to make the substitution. Substitutions I make for myself as well, with Lavia coming on, Kai Stacey making his debut for the side, being one of the youth projects that we have. After that, we did get a corner with Kai Stacey coming straight onto the pitch. Vargas is being found, Stacey 1-2, and he does find the back of the net to make it one of the quickest goals as a substitute, and an unbelievable start to Levante life. The young man that he's come through the youth squad, he's played no minutes whatsoever. He has been on the pitch a matter of seconds, and he has volleyed it into the corner like he has been playing for absolute years. Unbelievable stuff from Stacey, and it was so nice to see. On a lighter note, and unfortunately we do concede after that goal, I wasn't too fussed because we were still living on the high of Kai Stacey showing the world how it is done. Not a lot happens after this, in all honesty. The game settles down, and for what it is, being 4-1, I will very much take that, and that is the end to the Champions League group stage, securing the top spot, making sure that we are going through top, and we will be getting the kind of weaker round as we go into the round of 16. We will be facing someone that has finished second from the group stages, so we will be hoping that it is weaker kind of opponents. Obviously, Man City finished second in our group stage, so that's no saying that we will face anyone that is weak. Looking at the La Liga table now, going through the different sides and what it is actually looking at, and we are now at the top spot of the La Liga. We have played 16, we have won 12, we have drawn 2, and we have lost 2. We're on 38 points with 2 clear of Madrid, Atletico Madrid may I say, 3 points off of Celta Vigo, and then 4 points out of Barcelona and Real Madrid. Not a lot splits us whatsoever. Even with the top 8, there is not many points that separate each other. This is definitely an interesting season and definitely more exciting compared to last. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.